Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Harry's House of Hits. We got some pretty cool stuff for you tonight. I don't know if you're into it or not, but if you're not, turn us off and don't pay attention. So we're going to open up some older stuff. I like going back in time a little bit. We do have some 2021 Select on the way, so we're going to have a break. But before we do that, I like opening up the old stuff back from my childhood. Actually, the stuff from my childhood, I don't even know if they made baseball cards back then. But I'm talking about me as in me. Okay, so my childhood, and open up some cards that I like to do. Sean Thornton, thank you for the artwork again. I like to make sure I shout him out and let him know that we appreciate him. We've got 2 packs of 1992 OPC Premier. These all come from that huge lot that I bought on eBay. There's 6 packs of Series 1 1992 Leaf. And then there's also Series 2 93 Leaf. And I've got, oh man, let's see, 11 packs of it. So we got plenty to do. Let's start with the OPC and let's get rocking and rolling. All I have left from the stuff that I bought on eBay is the score. So I've got 91 and 89 score left to open. So we'll do that for in another pack somewhere. But obviously these 92 OPC cards are not great. But that's what we're... Look, I was going to say, if we could pull a King Griffey Jr., it would be pretty awesome. Because I don't care what kind of King Griffey Jr. you pull. You pull one and it's awesome. And there he is, King Griffey Jr. right off the bat. Holy cow, that's fantastic. Oh, let's just go ahead and keep going with the Jeff Bagwell. Hey, and a Tino Martinez, and a Barry Larkin, and a Craig Biggio. All 3 of those guys will go into the PC. All 3 of those guys. Joe Carter, I'm not so big on, but not too bad. Alright, let's open up the next pack. And I don't know how many cards are in this set, but, I mean, there's a chance that there's not very many cards in the set, and it's not really all that rare that we pulled to what we pulled. But there's still a lot of good players playing in 1992 that we didn't see just now. And if Rich DeLucia is in there, there's no telling. Oh, boy, this could be the same pack again. Nope. Definitely not. Sean Dunston, he's in my PC. Deion Sanders, nice. Hey, there's a checklist right there. And it shows you all the players from all the teams. It says Mets continued, Orioles, Padres. Alright, well there's 92 OPC, and not too bad. First card we pulled out of it was the Griffey. Nice. So, we're starting our PC stack here of the cards we're going to PC. I'm going to go with 93 first. And I don't even know why, but we're going to go with 93 first. Frank Thomas, it says, look randomly for Frank Thomas inserts. I have several of those inserts because I bought a wax box of this one time, pretty cheap. And, well, I got several of those insert cards. So, anyways, there's the Rockies. Let's see here. How do I... These are all mixed up. They're going to be upside down and back and forth and all kinds of stuff. Gary Redus, Eric Young, Kevin Tapani. I'm not going to call it a Lance Blankenship. Will Clark. We put Will Clark in here because he was one of the better players in my childhood growing up. Another one of my favorite players coming up next, and Brian Jordan. Okay, loved Brian Jordan. Got to watch them clinch the division in '96 against the Houston Astros. He come across home plate, pulling his hand down, doing the choo-choo trains. It was pretty awesome. It was a checklist with some guys. I don't even know who they are, so I'm not going to worry about it. Statos. There's Ray Lankford, one of my favorite players of all time. Phil Plantier and Pat Listash. Both those players would have been awesome to come up with back in the day. Phil Plantier and Pat Listash were both highly sought after rookies back in the early 90s, and everybody thought they were going to break out and be awesome. Uh-oh, these are a little bit stucky. Okay, so here we go. Roberto Alomar breaking his bat on a ball. That's the picture they used. Hall of Famer that goes in the stack. Bobby Bowe getting paid all the time. I'm not sure if I got Bobby Bonilla in here or not, so I'm going to put him in there. There's Chad Curtis. Ozzy, the Wizard. Man, I'm going to have to do something about these cards, because they are seriously sticking. Alright, there's the Wizard, Ozzie Smith. and Kevin Rogers, Gold Leaf rookies. Steve Cook. Oh, nice one. Jose Canseco with the Rangers. It's the team you let the ball bounce off his head and go out for a home run. You guys might remember that highlight. One of his low lights. Two pretty good players back to back here. We got Craig Biggio and Roger Clemens. It says heading to the Hall. Not so fast. Roger was using some stuff. Benito Santiago. It's a fun player to watch growing up. Throw guys out from his knees. Mike McFarland and John Smiley next pack. I may do half of these 93s and then jump over to 92 just to get a mix. Just to get a good mix. Alan Trammell. Alan Trammell goes in the Hall of Fame stack. Mo Vaughn. I actually think I've got a Mo Vaughn collection going. Scott Fletcher. Let's see if we can get these guys flipped around. All these cards are backwards. Every single last one of them seems like they're backwards. So let's flip these and then flip them, and then we should be alright. Where should we in order now? Gary Sheffield. I think he should be a Hall of Famer. Craig Biggio again. Rob Beck. Jose Canseco. Gary Descarcina, Rob Deere, Scott Fletcher, Greg Hubbard. Oh, yes. There's Gary Sheffield again. Same pack. There he is. Same pack. San Diego Padres twice. And Bo. 93. A 93 Bo Jackson. That's sweet. That is sweet. And then right behind him is Steve Finley. Steve Finley, you might say, he wasn't that good. He's a legend on MLB The Show for some reason. There's a reason he's on MLB The Show and he's known as a legend. Trust me on that. Alright. We're stuck together again. Pretty bad. I didn't think these would stick as bad. The 94 tops that I got, they didn't stick as bad as I thought they would. Holy cow, folks. Stay with me here. Trying to get them all organized here. They're all backwards. I'm opening them from the wrong side probably, but oh, good grief, that just makes me cringe when I hear that sound. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. Joe Girardi, Reggie Sanders. I put him there because I think I've got Reggie and I've got a stack of Reggies. Charlie Lee Brandt. Willie McGee. E.T. McGee, we call them around here in these parts. Damon Easley. Tom Glavine, Hall of Famer. Sneaking in there. With who behind him? Oh, it doesn't matter. Estrada or something. Nice Tom Glavine card. Pretty nice right there. Alright, let's see here. If we go... Let's go two more packs of this, then we'll jump over to 92. 92 Leaf and see what's in there. Remember, in 92 Leaf, there's black golds. So there's black gold cards. And those cards are actually not too shabby. You can find some good ones in there, and then you're doing pretty good. I'm not seeing a lot of subset cards in here. I'm trying to get them all organized so I can show them to you. Hey, John Kruk. Fantastic. Here's Scott Livingston, John Kruk, Greg Olson, Bill Kruger, Chad Curtis, Kevin Tapani. I've seen this guys before. Ben Rivera, Dick Schofield, Jose Martinez. Not to be confused with Pedro. There's Tim Raines. I think Tim is a Hall of Famer. If he's not, he should be. Jose Canseco, by the way, I threw him in there. He's seen him 3 times now. Man, oh, there's a Barry Bonds. I mean, Barry Bonds is not a Hall of Famer, but he is also in my collection. And look at the paper loss on that card. Man, there's a lot of paper loss right there. Well, stink. One more pack. That leaves me 5 over here. And we'll bounce over the 92s. And let's hope for the best here. We got John Orton. This is Jose Mesa. Tim Wallach. He was an all-star several times, I thought. Growing up, I always thought he was pretty good. Matt Noakes, maybe he just hit really well at Wrigley Field, and that's the only place I ever watched baseball games on TV. Charlie Hayes and Damon Easley. Make sure they're not stuck together with anybody else. Felix Jose was a high prospect. Wes Chamberlain, Carlos Quintana, Carlos Baerga coming up here. He was going to be something else and never really panned out once he got out of Cleveland. Oh man, they're sticking bad. Ivan Calderon and Mark Guthrie, and then very last we have Mike Bilecki. That was a terrible pack. I mean, there was not one card I took out of that pack. Okay, let's do some 92 Leaf. Same deal. We're going to put the good cards in this stack here. So out of the $40 lot that I've gotten, I have counted 6 Bo Jackson cards. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I did an entire break of Bo Jackson, looking for Bo Jackson football and baseball, and did not find one. So that's kind of... There's Robin Yount. He's going to be your black gold card. That's awfully neat. Mike Devereaux, Gerald Perry, Jay Buhner, Rob Dibble, Rob Deere. Alright, that was sucky pack right there. That's alright. We got another one coming. We got a nice black gold out of it. Anytime you get a Hall of Famer black gold, it's nice. Because most of the times you're seeing commons in there, like Thomas Howard. Steve Sachs, Thomas Howard, Scott Service, Ron Karkovice, there's Paul Osemacher, Gary Redis. And this pack was worse than the first one. And I got to pull this black gold out because I do have a stack of those separated, because I like to keep all my parallels separate from my commons, because I don't consider them commons if they're parallels. They're shorter in print, and they're just... So we got a rookie... No, we don't. Steve Buechele. Steve Buechele. Fantastic. We'll set him over here. Mike Scioscia. Luis Gonzalez. Rich DeLucia. Hey, Kirby Puckett. Put Kirby Puckett down in there. Kevin Reamer. Mel Hall. Mike McFarland. There is a rookie gold card of Todd Hundley. Todd Hundley was a pretty good pro. Didn't wind up doing much, but hit a lot of home runs. Pete O'Brien. There's George Brett. George Brett. He goes in the good stack. Bobby Rose and Terry Pendleton. I like Terry Pendleton a lot, but not good enough to go in the good stack. Halfway done with 92 Leaf. I have about 20 packs of Score that I've still got to open up from my huge lot of cards, so bear with me. We won't do this in this video, but we will in the next one. Pat Kelly is the black gold card. Mo Vaughn, Oral Hershiser, another player that I mean, you think about it and you say Oral Hershiser, he's in the Hall of Fame. No, he's not. Matter of fact, his numbers aren't that great. They're really not. Strikeouts. He had 1,100 strikeouts total. That's not that good. Paul O'Neill. There's Andre Dawson. Actually, Paul O'Neill is in my collection. Alvin Davis, Von Hayes, Alan Trammell's a Hall of Famer. This is a good pack. Sean Bosky. I don't know if I showed you guys those cards. I kind of flew through them. Andre Dawson, the Hawk. Paul O'Neill, not a Hall of Famer, but a heck of a ball player. Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer. Alright, 2 more packs left here of 92 Leaf. Let's knock these out. Jose leaned with Ron Karkovice behind him. Sucks. Gary Garcia, Mark Later. Cruising along, Cal Ripken. I've got his black gold card I opened from a box of these. One of my favorite cards I have. Robin Yount. I say that, you probably think, what in the world? Juan Gonzalez. Home run hitting Juan Gonzalez. There's Bud Black. Sandy Alomar Jr. and Ron Gant. But to pull the black, anybody. I mean, you get a Hall of Famer black, and you've done something. It's nice. You only get one of them per pack. Pedro Munoz. Not that good. Mike Greenwell. He was a nice player, a nice pro. Bob Tewksbury. Dwayne Ward. There's a story of Bob Tewksbury, one of the former high school baseball coaches. The school I work at, they played at Busch Stadium one year, and they were sitting in the dugout, and Bob Tewksbury came up and sat down on the bench and asked the coach if he'd put him in. He says, "Coach, can I play?" And the coach said, "I wish I could." Wilson Alvarez, Thomas Howard, Jeff Russell, Zane Smith, Tom Browning, Hal Morris. Wow, that was not a good pack to finish out 92 Leaf. Working on putting that set together. So, well, settle here. Sticky in this one. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I'm hopeful that they're... I've got the wrong hand here. I'm about to throw my cards in the trash can. Yep, they're stuck together all right. They're not terrible, though. They're not bad. Let's get to them. Frank Tanna. Cubs acquired him at one point, and I thought they did good. And he wasn't that great. Carlos Martinez there. Wes Chamberlain and Scott Livingston. Jeff Gardner. Will Clark. He goes the good stack. Brett Barbary. Craig Jeffries, nice player back in the day. That's Junior Felix. Craig Lefferts. Greg Myers. Oh, look at here. Free and clear. It's got a little bit of paper loss right by Paul O'Neill's head here. But Rhino. I don't know that I have that Ryan Sandberg card. That's pretty awesome. That's a card that I'll have to go look through and see if I've got that Sandberg. Because it's not very often that I get to pull a Sandberg out of a pack. Alright, there we go. And the last card here is Greg Maddux. It's another Hall of Famer. Good stuff. 4 packs to go. 4 packs to go, and we can call this video quits and move on. To the next time I do this, I'll be opening Score from the same lot that I bought on eBay. Still working on that lot. I think I made 5 videos from that lot so far. Or 5 videos total is what it'll amount to. So I did a 94 video, I did a wrestling video, and I showed you what was all in it. And then we had this lot here. And then I did a 94 tops. This lot, I've got the Score lot. I'm trying to think now. I'm getting lost. Yeah, forget about it. I'm lost here. Dave Winfield, Mo Vaughn, both of those go in the good stack. Pete O'Brien, Mike Moore, Jack Black McDowell, Mike McFarland, Tom Browning, Kruger, Orslack, Cody. Here's Will Clark again. Hey, there's Bobby Bowe, the $1 Million Man. For those of you who don't know, I say that $1 Million Man. Bobby Bonilla signed a contract with the New York Mets that his contract was that the Mets would pay him $1 million every, I think it's July 1st of every year until, I think he's still got like 3 or 4 years left on the contract. So he's been getting $1 million from the Mets. That's unbelievable. That's a great contract. That's smart. That's smart business right there. So back to the box that I bought. I paid $40 for the whole box, and I did a break where I showed everybody, a video where I showed everybody, and then I did football and hockey, and then I did 94 tops. I'm doing this one now. That's the 4th one, so the 5th one will be Score. So it's 5 total videos from all of the different cards in that one purchase. So I feel like I did pretty good. Man, it's Wes Chamberlain again. How many Wes Chamberlains am I going to pull? Too many. That's how many. Too many. There's also Felix Jose again. Hey, Craig Biggio. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. Barry Larkin's next behind him. It's a nice card. 2 Hall of Famers in a row. Reggie Jefferson. Common. Doug Drabeck. A lot of Pittsburgh Pirate fans like him quite a bit. He was a nice pitcher. He was a very nice pitcher. Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer. Candy Maldonado, nice card. Hey, look at this guy. 1993 Leaf, Mark McGwire. And right behind him is Deion Sanders. Those are two nice cards right there. Mark McGwire, Deion Sanders, Frank Bollock. And I'm going to tell you, that does not look like a Major League uniform. David Cone behind him. It looks like a rookie card. But then there's David Cone. And I believe I have several David Cone cards. So David Cone had a really nice career. I think he messed up and said something at one point in the media or something during his career that really kind of. Well, look at this pack. That's nice. This pack is very non-sticky. Dave Maganin is probably going to be the worst pack of the whole show here. Dave Need, there's Paul O'Neill. I put him in the good stack. Okay, I kind of blushed over him there. Paul O'Neill is a multi-World Series champ with the Yankees. Rich Rodriguez, Chris Bosio, Rich Rodriguez again. Greg Olson, Roberto Hernandez, Ramon Hernandez, who's Pedro Martinez, Ramon Martinez, not Hernandez. That's Pedro's brother. Chad Curtis, Mark Langston. There's Biggio again. That's nice. Bud Black and Jose Canseco. That was the cleanest pack of all of them. And I think I'm going to get another clean pack here. So I'm hoping for... I don't think I've seen a Ken Griffey Jr. in this, but then again, he may be in Series 1 or something. Like I said, I should have done my research and really looked to find out who's who in these. Alright, let's flip these here and let's see what we got. Candy Maldonado, Chicago Cub Candy Maldonado. He was a journeyman. He played for a lot of people. Greg Myers, Gary Sheffield. Sheffield, in my opinion, will be a Hall of Famer at some point in time. I'd look at the back of the card, but it's not going to be very accurate because his rookie was 89, this is only 93, so it doesn't show accurately what his stats look like. Jamie Navarro, there's Frank Bullock again. I had to look at the back of his card earlier to make sure he wasn't a rookie card. Mike Feller, Hal Morris. Hal Morris was a guy when he swung, his feet moved. Like his feet were moving when he would swing. Phil Plantier, go back and look at him online if you want. Monte Ferris, Lonnie Smith, Darren Holmes, Joe Grain, and the last card is Brian Harvey, sorry. Alright, not too bad. I didn't get any cards out of here that I thought needed to go on the stand. But, there again, I spent $40 on all those cards, and I got another stack of PC cards. Plenty of cards to go in the old PC for the collection. First card pulled out was let's see if I put it on the top, Ken Griffey Jr. right there. The OPC Premier 92. So, not too shabby. I'll take them. And you got the gold cards on top of that, so not too bad. In my book, we're scoring because we're opening cards and having a good time, and that's what it's all about. So, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It helps us out a ton if you do that. And thanks for joining us tonight. For Harry Caray, here we go. Cubs win! Cubs win! Cubs win!